Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Sports with Riley King. Let's begin. Trot Nix to throw first pitch before Red Sox ALDS Game 1. Former Red Sox left fielder Trot Nix will throw the ceremonial first pitch before Game 1 of the American League Division Series at Fenway Park on Friday. Nix was drafted by the Red Sox in 1993 and played in Boston from 1996 through 2006, including the 2004 World Series win. He also played for the Cleveland Indians and New York Mets. Very cool indeed. And we're excited for the big Red Sox game Friday night. How you can help New Hampshire tackles hunger 2018. WMUR has teamed up with the New Hampshire Food Bank and the high school football community to try to tackle hunger in New Hampshire. The greatest current challenge faced by local food pantries is meeting and continued increase needed for hungry relief distribution at a time when availability of donation products is in decline. Over the past several years, the New Hampshire Food Bank has experienced declines in donated food from major food wholesalers, retailers, and produce due to tighter inventory controls, less stock on hand, reduced revenue, smaller margins, and the closing of 12 significant pantry stores. At the time, the need for food resources has continued to increase. Dead River Company donated 10,000 and Hannaford donated 4,000 so that all 58 high school football teams could receive a 250 gift card to send the schools shopping at Hannaford locations for their local New Hampshire Tackle Hunger game. In addition, Mascoma Bank donated 1,000 to send Keene, Lebanon, Kearsarge, and Hanover High School shopping with a 250 Hanover gift card. How you can help. Game goers are encouraged to bring a non-perishable food item for your local food pantry this fall. Several items are particularly needed, including peanut butter, jelly, tuna, soup, pasta, sauce, and canned fruits and vegetables. Please do not bring food in a glass container. Cash donations are also acceptable. And here's a look at the scheduled games for the food pantry, the Tackle Hunger event. Let's take a look. And here's a look, everyone. And if you want to do this, just go to one of those games and you can help out as well. Three locals to begin their season in AHL. New Hampshire natives Zach Sanford Gavin Barthier and Paul Thompson will begin this professional hockey season skating in the American Hockey League. And we wish them the very best. High five. 2 high school golfers shoot 3 holes in 1. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
If you look at
Sorry about that. We're having a little technical difficulties with the video. Please stand by. Hold on.
Right now at National Floors Direct,
There we
we'll
go.
give you 3 full rooms of carpeting, next day installation, padding, everything, all for just $888, and no interest for 1 year. Call National Floors Direct at 888-400-FLOOR. Change is good.
Tonight we begin our 34th year of High Five. And for the first time ever, we have an instant high five because of a series of 3 events that all happened in a span of less than 24 hours. Come on, follow me. I found this story so hard to believe. I actually thought it was a prank. I want you to meet the 2 gentlemen right here who pulled it off. Let's start right here with Sean Fitzgerald. And over here I have Pete Delmonico. They're teammates on the Newton North golf team. Yesterday, over at Brayburn, match against Milton, par 3, 4th hole. Tell me what happened, Sean.
Yes, I had 152 yards back into the wind. I hit a knockdown 8-iron, landed about 10 feet past the hole, and it spun to the right, spun back, and dropped right in. It's really, really cool.
First hole in one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you go crazy?
Yeah, we went nuts. We went up for a chest bump. It was pretty exciting.
Okay, so Pete Delmonico is playing with Sean. 2 holes later on the 6th hole. Tell me what happened.
Well, this was also an 8-iron, 135. I landed it like 10 feet past, spun right back and in. We could see it go in. But this time, it wasn't as big of a celebration. We were more just in shock because, you know, he got one earlier. We didn't know what to think.
All right, if you thought they were in shock yesterday, this morning was the Bay State Championship down at Presidents in Quincy. We come to what, the 4th hole?
Yeah, the 4th hole, and this time it was a 6-iron. Again, I landed it like 10 feet past and it spun in again. I thought it was deja vu or something, but yeah.
So what are the odds, right? Did anybody tell you what the odds are of this happening?
I know the odds of getting 2 in 1 round are 1 in 68 million, but I'm not sure for 3 in 10 holes. That's pretty wild for sure.
Well, you know what? I think between these 2 guys, 3 holes in 1 in 2 days, I think it qualifies for an instant
High five.
That is
Richie,
the
come back.
best.
That was great. Welcome back.
That was
Welcome back.
awesome.
Welcome back.
You like that, huh?
I loved it. So
Wow.
you walked these kids through and you wouldn't tell us what they were doing.
Unbelievable. They're back there and they're just
Ah.
tremendous. But they had 2 hole-in-ones yesterday, and then Pete comes back today and gets another one this morning.
That was
You know,
the best.
the best part of it is that I hit a stiff hit. I did the 8 and I also
Spun
came
it
back.
back.
Rolled, spun it back, and I put the thing in there. I mean,
Knocked down
really,
8-iron.
Knocked down 8-iron.
I love an instant high five.
Instant high five, because it was an instant classic. It happened so fast. It happened this morning. We had to get it on the air right away.
Okay, and there you go on that high five. Very cool indeed, and congratulations to both of those boys. Mainers hold first practice. And let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Sports, powered by Chevy Silverado.
Well, after a 2-year absence, pro hockey is returning to Maine this winter. Today, the new-look Maine Mariners hit the ice for the first time, their first workout as a franchise. 31 players were in uniform, vying to be one of 21 players to make the opening night roster. Among the 31 are 3 players with strong ties to Maine. Goalie Brian Billett from Brunswick. He's one of 4 goalies in training camp. There's former UNE standout Trevor Florent from Biddeford, and forward Terrence Wallen, who grew up in Philly, but his family moved to the Wells Kennebunk area a few years ago. The trio is hoping to do something special in Portland.
I said every guy dreams of playing friends and family in their hometown, so I got a big opportunity ahead of me. I'm definitely not settling by coming to Maine. I want to come here and win, and I want to get to the next level. Obviously, that's the ultimate goal. You know, there's obviously a lot of good places in the league to be a part of. But for me, I wanted to be somewhere that I felt close to home. You know, even if it's just training camp, even if it's, you know, half a season, whatever it may be.
Season opener, 11 days away for the Mariners. Well, they might not know their playoff opponent.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this edition of Sports with Riley King. I hope you all enjoyed this edition of Sports with Riley King. I'll see you back here tomorrow night for another edition of Sports with Riley King. Good night, everyone. Bye.